Hey, what is going on, people? Welcome back. Today, I will be reacting to Kehlani's new album, Blue Water Road. So I've heard Kehlani's music before, but only two songs. The first was Love Language, which absolutely blew me away. I remember the first time I heard it was in a Starbucks when I was just studying, and I actually heard it through my headphones because the volume was turned low, and I said, hold on, what is this? Who is this? And, you know, I just remember being blown away by the instrumental in particular, the instrumental that she used. It sounded like the xylophone, like do 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 do. And then of course her vocals on the track were excellent. And from that point, I kind of became a fan. But I'm not too familiar with her other music. I've also heard Alter before. So there's that, but other than that, I'm not familiar with her music at all, really.
Wouldn't say I'm a lie, but I'm not always honest. I ain't come through, but that's why I ain't promised. You got a face that I couldn't lie to. Light blue lights in white room, and you're fine too. Ooh, oh yeah.
This is so interesting because she's singing in an R&B style, and yet the instrument reminds me of like rock pop that you would hear, say, in the late 1990s. Remember that song? Let me bring it up so y'all have a good reference for what I'm talking about. It's reminiscent of those early 2000s kind of rock slash pop songs. This is a song.
Kiss me out of the bearded barley, lightly beside the green, green grass.
You hear the emphasis on the guitar?
Beneath the milky twilight, lead me out on the moonlit road into open air. Strike up the band and make the fireflies dance, silver moon sparkling.
So kiss me. See, that's what I'm talking about. But Kehlani, she mixes and matches genres and rhythms to give it this wonderful sound. So the emphasis is still on the guitar instrumentally, but she's slipping her own style in, you know, in a way that I'm not used to hearing.
I want you to do it again. I want you to pick up the pen and write me into your story. You know I love a story only when you're the author. Trying to meet you at the altar, working on being softer. Ooh, cause you are a dream to me. It's in the way you see through me. Still mad I hit the dash on you. After wearing you down right to the last of you. I was moving just maybe a little fast for you.
Hold on, we gotta replay that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting Heartbreak Anniversary vibes on this riff she's on.
Still mad I hit the dash
I love
on
this
you.
part.
After wearing you down right to the last of you. I was moving just maybe a little fast for you. Just tell me it belongs in the past, cause you got a face that I couldn't run from.
And then back to the guitar.
Heartbreak tires in my shotgun, but you're not one.
I love songs like this where the cadence switches and the beat stops at certain points where it almost sounds like the beat itself is like tippy-toeing, you know? Did I say tippy-toeing? Tiptoe, that's what you call it, right?
Altar, working on being softer. Ooh, You always been a dream to me.
All right, Any Given Sunday. Blast off in a Hyundai.
Are you working, baby? Are you working tonight? Cause I got a brand new bag, oh yeah. I just touched down in Miami, babe. Make it rain on your stage any given Sunday. This shit is presidential, got you stimulated.
Hey.
Do you want more than famous? Call me daddy. In front of all your bitches in the lobby. I'll let you come back to the room and smoke as much as you desire. Like it's presidential, like it's my house, like it's my crib. No skill, we talking about practice. No flame, I'm blowing out matches. Mustang, you come with no handles. She in love, I wonder what happened. Are you working, babe? And I'm keeping all this part too. Can I borrow some money? Can you call me an Uber? My mama needs surgery and my son needs a scooter. Can you start on my starter? Can you move my maneuver?
Girl, you got money. You don't need to be dependent on Kehlani because she's been in the game for a minute. Well, she's probably speaking from, what is it, third person?
I think you need Jesus. I think you need a shooter. So who you been fucking? Who you been fooling? How many bottles you got in your mini cooler? S on your chest, but you never feel super. Do you ever feel stupid? Do you call off a Cupid? Can I borrow your chains? Can I have your last name? Can I come over later and can I overstay?
You want a lot.
Welcome, downplay the helper. Don't say I ever borrowed your paper. Don't forget the favors I did for you. Before you blew up, knew you before you grew up.
Wish I never. This is how we do it. For those of y'all who are Generation Z, I don't know if you know the Montel Jordan song, This Is How We Do It, or Slick Rick. What's that song called? Children's Story.
Stern and justice stood, and people were behaving like they ought to good.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
But
it's a little slow.
They put them in my bag like my bankroll. This time that's just not the case though. I was lacking, I ain't proud of it. I know I could have held it down for real.
And also, just so y'all don't think I'm like staring straight through you, I have a view behind my camera of like the outside. So the outside of what's outside. So like trees and shit. So I like to zone out sometimes while I'm doing these reactions, and having a view is always nice. So
but you really came to show out. Before I knew it, I was shotgun, got one with me. Never meant what I said to you, baby. Was in character for the animation. You ain't never let it stop simulation. Had to take it back to play in my favor. It's all love when I see you when your bitch smiling. Put the gas on it, but I kept the mileage. Seen the bullet coming, but I didn't dodge it quick enough. I wish I never did it. From the bathroom to the kitchen. Wish I would've kept it pimping. Should've never took that mission. Never got into your Lambo. Let you shoot it up like Rambo. Now you made me an example. Caught me slipping, I'm so over this. I wish I never.
yeah, this beat, I love it. Okay, this song is called Up at Night, featuring JB.
You wonder why I love you. There was never pressure. Easy as I want to. There's there's no one better. You think it's calculated, baby, I'm just not that clever. Never. And what could I say? I knew that it would go this way. Of course you blame it on fate. Could've let it just escape. Now at the end of our days, I run back thoughts of you. Thoughts of you keep me up at night. Up at night.
Y'all know me, I'm a sucker for those beat stops where it's just, you know, yeah. I was gonna say, who else does that in their music? Dua Lipa is known for that too, where the beat will stop and it just snaps. That shit gets me hyped for some reason. Because the singer is still singing, like they don't stop singing, you know what I'm saying? So it really accentuates the vocals when all you hear is the snaps before the beat drops again.
I think about all of the ways you turn me on. And my bed gets lonely whenever you're gone. And baby, I'm a wreck without you.
And I love the sound of the drums in the back.
You're the light of my life, yeah, I mean it. Girl, you got what I want, what I needed. And even when the sun don't shine,
my favorite one so far.
By your side, holding you tight. And when you feel like nobody cares, I'll be right there to remind you that
you keep me up at night.
But you gotta get sleep now. I remember there was, I shouldn't even tell this story, but that cost me a relationship. Well, that cost her a relationship, but I was in a situationship. I guess I wouldn't call it a relationship, but we were getting to know each other. We were dating and things. And old girl had this knack for like texting at night, like deep into the night. And, you know, I tried to draw that boundary and let her know, hey, I got work tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't be texting past 10 o'clock because I got to get up at 5, go to the gym and go to work. And, you know, that's one thing with me and sleep. That's one thing I've never played with. So at this stage in my life, I don't care how much I like somebody. You can't keep me up at night. Don't do that.
And what could I say? I knew that it would go this way. Of course you blame it on fate.
Honestly, I could do without the beatboxing. I just don't. I don't know if it fits with this particular song. I'm not against beatboxing in songs in general. Like, for example, I think Music Soul Child and that song, what was it? What's that song? Oh man, I'm the worst when it comes to naming these songs, but and I know this might seem strange. Let me know if I'm just friends. And then also, I think the Mario song, you say he's just a friend, 'cause I can be your fan too. I think that song starts with beatboxing too, if I remember correctly, and I think it was a good fit for those songs. Get Me Started, featuring Sid. Is this Sid from Odd Future? Because if it is, you know, apparently they're very talented when it comes to producing and things like that, but I don't know. I don't know if this is them.
Get in the pants she got on. Is it really cheating if she ain't loving me right? If she's not touching me right, leaves me lonely every night. You give me attention.
I'm confused.
Is it really cheating if she ain't loving me right? If she's not touching me right, leaves me lonely every night. You give me.
Yeah, I think that still constitutes cheating. You can't justify cheating because somebody's not treating you right. If they're not treating you right, then you gotta go. Then get with the person, you know what I'm saying, you've been talking to. And I'm not even against being in a relationship that you don't necessarily find satisfactory, that doesn't bring you any sort of like fulfillment, and meeting people just in passing who, you know, you develop maybe somewhat of a friendship with, but not one where you cross the lines of like romanticism, like romantic interactions, just like friendships. And maybe you're in a relationship with somebody, it's not going well, you know that you're not necessarily going to be in it for the long haul, and you're just going through the motions, and they are too. I'm not against keeping your eyes open, even though you shouldn't necessarily want to be in a relationship. If it's at that point, you know, you should probably already be done with it. But I'm not against meeting people. Maybe, you know, you're going to school or something, or you know, you're out with your friends and then you meet this person. And I don't know about like taking people's numbers, but if you meet someone and you got chemistry with them and you're already like up to here in the current relationship you're in, I'm not against breaking up with the person and then maybe talking to that person, you know what I'm saying, continuing that rapport you have with the person you just met, and seeing if a relationship can come out of that. Although I would highly recommend after every relationship taking at least a couple months to be alone and reflect on you know, what you experienced in that relationship and why it didn't necessarily work out. And I think the longer you were in that relationship, the longer you should take to just like reflect, you know, and make sense of what just happened. Otherwise, you might bring some bad habits into your future relationships, and they will just continue to build on each other to the point where, you know, you're not even going to be desirable. Nobody's going to want you because you never took the time to just like stop dating after you got into a relationship and just fucking create an identity for yourself that is not codependent or attached to somebody else's. See what I'm saying?
She can't seem to provide. Couldn't work to make me smile. Say good morning and good night, and I like the way you treat your mama, 'cause it showed you how somebody will come and treat that woman. I like the way your phone is open, like a passcode, but she cut off bells, and I like.
This song is called Alter, but I think I'm gonna skip it because I've heard this song before and I liked it a lot, but I don't want to, you know, put y'all through something and it's not gonna be a authentic reaction. Melt.
I can't tell where you're headed.
I wish, I don't know what the sound engineer is doing, but I wish the sound of the guitar was clear. You know what I'm saying? Almost like acoustic. Because it just doesn't sound clear. It doesn't sound clear. And I think it would really complement the song well. You know, like with that song Love Language, her voice compiled with whatever instruments they was using, like it was just so crystal clear. It felt pure.
If I have all these tattoos, I would think that it's your skin. If I move too quick past you, I would think it's my reflection.
And imagine if they took the drums off of this song too. Shit would be fire. It would give you Spanish guitar vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Every time we touch, every time we we should
one bedroom right where your heart is.
That feels way too foreign. Wonder when they see just one, do they see us too? Ooh, it's when I melt into you.
Okay, Tangerine. And I don't know, maybe it's my ADHD that's out of control right now, but I don't think I like that the staticky sound in the background either. I just think maybe it's a personal preference where I like the sounds in my music to be clear and distinguishable from other sounds so I could really appreciate what's going on, so I could hear it, appreciate it, and, you know, things of that nature. Like that staticky sound.
Jealous, jealous of every sip. Pineapple water, I can taste it on your lips. Spending time painting the walls from the floor to the ceiling. Lotus flower, big mama caught in the feet.
And even that, the jump, I don't know, for some reason, I don't know.
Follow you, I'd wanna savor it all. Raspberry tangerine, honey.
Has she done a Tiny Desk yet?
Vanilla bean.
Because I wanna see a Tiny Desk from her.
In the summertime, but now you made your case, find your home. Fruitful seeds, mighty grown, pollinate my love with my sugar cane, dangerous nectar on my face again.
And I love her use of imagery, you know, these illustrations that she's drawing, whether it was on one of the previous songs where she says, you know, I just want a one bedroom inside of your heart, or pollinate my love with yours.
I like it 'cause it's raspberry tangerine.
Paints a vivid picture.
Vanilla bean, so sweet.
Everything. Everything is everything. And I don't know if it's these headphones, y'all, but I just don't like how the instrumentals in some of these songs just sound muffled. You know what I'm saying? Like they kind of put foam over it. I don't like that.
To blame it on a fit.
Listen.
I could blame it on a physical. I could
Like
blame
I
it
just want the instrumental to be as clear as her voice is right now.
on your lips, your touch, your kiss, you know, real traditional. But your love's too original. You were anything but conventional. Baby, did you know that from the moment we fell in and knew we couldn't fall back, knew I'd always crawl back. 'Cause baby, it's the everything for me, for me, for me. Baby, it's the everything for me.
See, I was hoping she would repeat it. This sounds beautiful.
Oh, for me. 'Cause baby, it's the everything, no trying. You'll be shining, my silver lining. 'Cause baby, it's the everything for me. For me, oh, for me. Love the way you teach me, love the way you listen. You know all my details, you so damn attentive. You got my attention, babe. Can't forget to mention, babe. I'ma keep you lifted, you so fucking gifted. And how many girls out in the world could say that they had it? And how many bitches that became your missus can maintain the status. That was before me, it's childish. You done what you wildin', now you can be wild with me. Run that mile with me, catch some flights out with me. Oh,
She's a true.
energy match you flat perfectly. Lips talk intensively, want you extensively. I know you was made for me, think you was made with me. Shit feel like destiny. Cause baby, it's the everything for me.
You know who I would love to hear do a cover of this song is Party Next Door. And I think I've said it before. Well, I've said it to myself before, but I would love to hear a collaboration between her and him, or maybe her and Ty Dolla $ign. I could see their voices and their energy complementing each other very well.
Oh, for me, this is such a different thing for me. For me, oh, for me, baby, it's the everything. No trying, you'll be shining, my silver lining. Cause baby, it's the everything for me.
Yeah, she's on a different level. Last song of the album, which I've enjoyed so far, is Wondering/Wandering, featuring Kehlani, Ombre, and Thundercat. Thundercat, huh?
Took time just to enjoy it. I was in my own orbit. Cinematic needed scoring. Major decisions, divine intervention. Try to release control. I had to learn to trust and fall, receive it all, surrender. The push and pull, to break the wall, rebuild it all for me. Wondering, it left me wondering. Found me wondering. I surrender. You found me. Now I'm living free.
This song is so deep. I'm wondering while I'm wandering, you know. Whew. And I love how it ends with the piano. Is that her baby?
Blue water.
A boat.
Blue water.
A blue water.
Aw, that is adorable. Everything, Melt, and oh, it's tough. More Than I Should, and Up at Night with Justin Bieber. You tell me what your favorite songs are and who do you want me to check out next? I think my next reaction is gonna be Bad Bunny's new album, because apparently, you know, that's off the hook. So yeah, if y'all enjoyed this reaction, please comment, like, and subscribe. I will see y'all next time. Peace.